Hello, space travelers. Welcome to the stream. Jiffy here. Thanks for joining me in my little corner of the galaxy. I am going to continue working on Hollowknight from last week. I made some progress off screen. Very happy with it so far. Really being able to create more depth and perspective that I originally was trying to do. I think I did this piece 2017, 2018. So I'm just gonna continue working on this, and I hope you guys have fun. Let's get started. Everyone had a good start to your week. I know Mondays are kind of always a drag. I worked earlier today, got that out of the way, and I am ready to just... I'm getting pretty... I always say this, I'm getting really close to being done with the drawing. My friends can attest to this, because I'll send them updates all the time. They're like, "Are you sure you're done this time?" A lot of what I'm doing, I actually kind of learned from a friend. His name is Frank. He does have a channel that I forget how to... I'll have to link it in the chat here in a little bit. But he is a good friend of mine that I met through an art group here where I live. And he's really passionate about coloring. He's a colorist. And he spent a whole stream working on a picture to kind of demonstrate the kind of effect I was wanting to do with my art digitally, and it's a lot of that has stuck with me, and I really appreciated that he took the time to do that. I'm not very good at explaining things, but if anyone ever has a question, I will do my absolute best. Kind of a just do kind of person and not an explain. Oh, hello. I'm lurking because the gang wants to play Lethal Company with a brutal mod. So that's about to be interesting. Hey Kyle, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. If you guys have not, Exemplar Kyle, go check out his YouTube channel. Really good friend of mine, known him for years, and one of the inspirations that made me want to start trying this. He's really funny. He's been doing it a while, and he's been getting back into it, so I'm really proud of him. And yeah, go check him out. His Lethal Company videos have been hilarious, and we did a test run of me trying to play. I could tell I've been out of the online gaming sphere for a very long time. I haven't done a lot of co-op stuff with people online since oh god, Halo 3? That might age me quite a bit. I am using a controller. I know I'm cheating. But we will, I will try eventually to learn mouse and keyboard. I've been a little stubborn about that. Try to see how long I'll stream tonight. Had a little bit of a tiring day at work, so we'll see how far I get here. One of my big goals is to get these original pieces of mine updated. I think I've decided on at least 3 more projects for this group of stuff, and hopefully I'm gonna send them off to some printing companies and see if I can find the best solution to because I usually have them printed down the street from me. Excuse me, but I do know the gentleman that does the printing there. They kind of do more of like invitations and like more plain stuff, and I come walking in with my drawings. Some of them I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's a little too risque or odd. He's been very nice and accommodating, and he's actually been learning himself what the best way to print like images like mine are. So it's been fun. I'm just always like, I hope he doesn't think I'm too weird with some of these drawings. But I guess business is business, I suppose. I hope as I'm doing these that I will eventually find easier and easier ways to do things that I want to do. I'm kind of like I learn by doing kind of thing. You could tell me stuff all day, but until I actually like do it and try to apply it, it doesn't always quite work. Do that? It's fine. I can always add it back in. I really wanted to give this piece like you're looking through like a tunnel or like a cave opening full of mushrooms. What I'm probably going to do with the darkest foreground that I added is I'm hoping if I just kind of smooth out the edges, it'll kind of give it more of a natural transition from the light to the dark. getting better at not getting completely lost on which layer I'm on. If anyone saw me work on the gummy worm witch, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That was a nightmare to fix, but it definitely needed to be done for me to like learn how to just be a little bit more careful. I get a little tunnel vision when I'm working on stuff, and I overcomplicate things sometimes. That. So what I've been doing, you can kind of see it on layer 6, 7, and 8. Kind of have them all mixed up here, but I was trying to take colors that were already in the picture and using them for and like layering them to kind of get more of the effect of like, so before I drew, I think her name is, I forget, Hornet, I think that's her in the background. They kind of look like they were on the same like plane. I was trying to draw like Hollowknight bigger and like he's in the like in front of her and then she's behind him. I didn't quite do that very well, so I've been adding different opacities of different shades of blue to kind of give more of that effect that's layered. The first thing I had to do, which is what we did on the stream, was I smoothed out the background because before that it looked like that. And yeah, it's a little rough. The original scan, so I did have the shadows on their faces. You can, I have the original drawing and you can see that I put in the shadows, but when you scan traditional, there's always that risk of losing, like even though it showed up on the scan, when it printed, all that gray shadowing just gone. I have the same issue with another picture I colored. I used light blue a lot for shadowing and it just was completely gone. And it was very frustrating. So what I would have to do if people bought stuff from me was I would oops, that's not what I wanted. One sec, guys. When did I do that? Yes, a huge deal. Sorry, I got hung up on something. Okay, well. Darn. I also lost track of what I was talking about. That happens a lot with me. There we go. Not a huge deal. Nobody else notices it. I won't notice it. But yeah, there's that's why usually I think people suggest taking a picture of your traditional work, but I didn't really, what I was working off of the first like half of my, you know, content posting was I got the most updated phone at the time. It was like 2017, 2018. And I got the best camera I could, and all I did was just use, like, my phone was all I had. And then I started taking it to a place to get it, like, scanned and whatnot, but unfortunately, like I mentioned, like, you tend to lose a bit of your quality. So I'm really excited and hoping that with fixing these a little bit and giving them, like, you know, some digital aspects and adding some things, it will really give them a fresh new look. I actually, I need to step away really quick and I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Here we go. Ah. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so the transition into doing digital art was definitely a big challenge for me. I held off probably as long as I could until I think I mentioned last stream. I had a very kind friend. I had the iPad on my wedding registry, and it's expensive. You don't have to get an iPad to start. I just knew that's what was recommended to me, and as far as like what I needed, because it can do more than just be a drawing pad, and I needed it to be multifunctional. It ended up working out, and I was just like, well, I can't complain now. I gotta do it. I gotta really put in the effort. And let me see here. Oh, there we go. It took me a while. I think it took me like at least a year or so before I even remotely felt comfortable like working on it, and it was just so different from doing my traditional stuff. And as I mentioned, I know I repeat myself a lot, but I have a lot of hang-ups about my intelligence and my ability to pick up on things. I'm a bit slower than some, and it kind of, I get a little insecure about it sometimes, and I get frustrated because I want to get to the end goal. I see the end goal, but there's always so many steps in between, and that's that lovely ADHD coming in there. It's like I see the end goal, but the steps to get there, how do I do that? And it's really frustrating. And I always try to come back to you have to be really kind to yourself. Give yourself a little bit of a break. You're not supposed to know everything all at once. I don't know if that's just some pressure that I was put on me when I was younger, or just because I feel like I couldn't keep up with my peers, But yeah, I'm really, really happy with how this is turning out so far. And I was thinking, so originally these little circles in the background, they're supposed to be dust particles, and I just decided, oh, let's make them all different colors and whatnot. And I think I actually might make them, if not them, something in this image, I'm gonna add some glowing effects, so to kind of give some, because when I was looking at the reference picture of the mushroom area from this game, it kind of just, even though they're kind of dull, it seemed like the mushrooms themselves were glowing, and that's kind of where I was saying the light source was coming from. But I might add some effects like that to the little floating particles in the blue space. So we want that. We can do, got some lighting. This adding all this stuff digitally is really allowing me to add just a lot more lighting, and I might even go back under some of these mushrooms and add a little bit more shadows and stuff to them. I'm really wanting to create the depth, and that's something that I struggle with sorry, I'm glitching. My brain glitches a lot. Something that I have been studying, and I want to do more atmospheric pictures. Doing basic backgrounds and stuff is nice. I just know I don't always have the patience for these really detailed pieces like this, as I remember when I was first working on this one, that I was just it was a slog. Oops. lighting is also something I've been really trying to work on. And the first, and you'll notice it in this picture, I like to use yellow a lot to really help me like point out where the light source is coming from. I think I've got it from like old comic books, probably like superhero comic books. I feel like they always use really bright contrasting colors in their pieces. So that's what I've kind of gravitated towards. I know not everything gives off a yellow light source, and I've been trying to get myself out of that habit. Second. Yeah, the perspective is probably not going to be 100% on this, but it's definitely looking so much better already. Yeah, I like that. Turn down just a little bit. Trying to give him some little chompers here. Bit better. I know it's a tiny little detail, but I feel like he was. Oh, maybe he's supposed to, huh? Here. I'll have to tinker with that one because I feel like he needs to be darker if he's back here in the background. Getting hung up on a detail here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think it works better if I do that. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this. I need to look up what to make sure I'm doing this right. Black Widow. No, not the superhero. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it looks kind of like an hourglass to me. Now I increase the opacity here. A little smaller. Color that in. Probably do this. No. Whoopsies. That's better. Okay. I actually need to go use the restroom really quick, guys. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I linked my friend Frank down in the chat. So if you'd like to go check out his work, I'd highly recommend it. Very nice guy. He just really likes to talk about art and is very happy to just like I'm just grateful that he like takes the time to like explain things to me. I'm not sure who you are, Narfi, but I am back. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'll get this stuff eventually. My mouse is not one to cooperate. There we go. Talking into a screen. Hello. Is it Rudy? Is that how you say your name? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you guys stopping in. I am just working on some traditional art that I had done years ago, and I've been learning digital in Procreate, so I'm giving some of my old stuff a fresh look. Thanks for hanging out with me in my little corner of the galaxy. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's was I? Yeah, that looks a lot better. How are you doing this evening? Oops. I appreciate it, thank you. I originally drew this 2017, 2018, and sorry if I tend to repeat myself, but I'm just working on giving it a fresh look because I'm still learning how to do digital art, and I figured a good way to practice would be on some old pieces. Pretty great, that's awesome. Not bad for a Monday, huh? Mondays can kind of be a slog. It's like, oh no, it's the start of the week. Here. Alright, I think I'm gonna move on. Let's see. I want to smooth out these edges. What should I do with this? Let's use the soft brush. Okay, I'm gonna have to shrink that down a little bit. I don't know if that's doing what I want. Hello, Berry Pumpkin. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Continuing on a project that I started last week. That's not doing what I wanted to do. Bro, that can't be the real Nar if they don't even have a blue check mark. Let's see, I'm actually also doing digital art, but to this day, making backgrounds is still my nemesis. I completely agree. Let me zoom out here. This one, I was really over ambitious. I was like, I had a friend tell me one time that, you know, try not to leave white space unless it's intentional, and it really pushed me to try to like do some backgrounds. And when you're working with like, I do mostly colored pencils and stuff, and like alcoholic based markers, but it just takes up so much of my material to like do a full background, especially since I try to do like print sizes, like 11 by 15, and it eats up a lot of my material. So I've been kind of playing around with like doing traditional stuff with characters, but maybe doing digital backgrounds, and I've been wanting to kind of blend them together to see what kind of stuff I can create that way. I am the user of the Instagram. Awesome. Yeah, that's where my main hub is. Sorry, I'm talking and drawing. I'm still getting used to. Instagram is my main hub. I do believe my YouTube should have all my socials linked. But I mostly post on Instagram and Facebook. Twitter, I'm not a huge fan of, but I may eventually post on there a little bit more. But it's a bit to keep up with all the different social media platforms. That. So I really want to smooth this layer out. How should I do that? Should I merge those two together? What will happen if I do that? There we go. Okay, so that is helpful. All right, let me see here. Try it now. Really? There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna have to work it a little bit here. I'm trying to get rid of the harsh line that I created with the I used a what did I do? I basically just put a giant circle with a lower opacity of the color I wanted and fit it to the screen, but creating more of a cell shade, which I don't mind it too much, but I want to see what it looks like a little blended out. maybe I should use the smudge tool. That might be a better idea. Let's try it. Yeah, to go back to the backgrounds, I would suggest, my suggestion, just start really simple. One of my first ones, I just kind of filled it in with one color, and I left like white polka dot spots around it and kind of created a cool effect. I like to do like really flat basic backgrounds and then really detailed character on top of it. I think that's fun. I am using Procreate, which is on the iPad. It is a $10 program, and it is extremely user-friendly because I never used digital art at all. I think my only introduction to that was Photoshop, and that was in high school. That was a long time ago. And I know Photoshop can be kind of pricey. But I know the iPad's pretty expensive. But for me, it was like a good, it did more than just, it's more than just a drawing pad. I can use it for multiple things. Try this. There we go. Ooh, I think I like it. Oops. Yeah, Procreate's really user-friendly. There's a ton of, I've been watching some pretty like basic free like videos online on YouTube, and it's made a heck of a difference, even just like a 30-minute video. Let's see, IBS. I don't know what IBIS paint. How do you even create? How did I create the orange texture? Are you talking about these all these big circles in the background? That literally, gosh, let me see if I can find the original. Usually with my traditional pieces, since I don't have a great way to record it, I will take pictures as the picture progresses. So let me see if I can find the original here. Give me 1 second. Where are you? Did I not save that one? Uh-oh. Give me 1 sec. It's not there. In here. No, that's the old one. Or that's the newer one. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't seem to I'll have to, it might be on one of my other devices. Here's what it originally looked like. And I basically I drew a big letter C and then just started drawing a bunch of circles of different shapes and sizes. They're supposed to be mushrooms. There's a level in Hollowknight that's like all mushroom based, and I was kind of going off of that. But this is what the original looked like, and I kind of brought it up earlier in the stream. You can barely see it, but originally they had shading around their faces, but the problem was when you're scanning traditional artwork in a scanner, more often than not you're going to get washed out look, and that's why a lot of people use like a camera, like a high-end camera to take pictures of their traditional work, because stuff like this happens. And I lost so much definition even with just like the original drawing is a lot more vibrant than what you're seeing right here. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that program. I'll have to look into it. So basically all I did was, this is all colored pencil, and this was before I started using a marker base. I always put an alcoholic marker base down, like you can use Copics. I use Ohuhu, very cheap. You get a lot of them for like 90 bucks. You can tell they're kind of cheap, but what I need them for is to put a base layer down, so that way my it fills into the grain of the paper, and then I color on top with my colored pencils. But yeah, I drew those like individual little circles inside of the bigger circles. It took me forever, and so when I was going through and wanting to update this, I'm like, I don't know if I want to go through and smooth out those mushrooms because it's going to take me way too long. So here's an example of this one was drawn this year. This is with, I put the marker base down first, and then I slowly build the colored pencil layers on top of it, and then you get this more vibrant kind of color. Here's same character, I think 2019, 2018. I drew, this is the same character. This is before I started doing the marker base, and again, it's scanned in, it's not too bad, but it washed out a lot of it. But this, I actually took this picture with my iPad and some good lighting, and I didn't really have to do too much editing to it. Let's see. I don't have any good cameras, but I don't do traditional art, so it's all good. Yeah. I'm a bit of a traditionalist, but I'm really trying to get into the digital age. But that's kind of a little bit of my process. So if you come here, I'll show you guys what this drawing looks like. So you see it like this, right? I'll take off all the stuff I've been doing. And now it looks like this. So the first thing I did was I kind of like up the saturation and color a little bit, messed with like the hues, and then I just started, I added this layer first, which I added a layer of blue, kind of smoothed out that background, and added some stuff on them. And then after that, I started adding like shadow layers. And that's where we're at right now. Quite a bit of a difference. I'm really happy with it. My PNG tuber was made by Lady Pixel Heart. I have her linked down in the description part of the video. Let's see, what is today? I think her commissions are full for the month, but they open at the 1st of every month, and she does have a Discord. She's someone I've been following for a long time, someone that I know, and she does great work, and she's spent a lot of time she makes all of her own stuff, like her VTubers, she made it herself. I got a great deal with my PNG tuber, and I think it is a great starting point, because something that I also didn't have was a good computer. I do now. I wouldn't say I didn't have a good computer, but it was made by a friend. He just loves collecting computer parts, and sorry, and he built it for me for free, which is some stuff he had laying around, and it did enough that I needed. But with the PNG tuber, I can do stuff pretty simply. There's no like motion tracking or anything, so it's a little easier on your computer. So I can go and do like this, or I can do this. I can do this. I have lots of different emotes, and even for I will definitely be gaming hopefully here soon. But yeah, it's been excuse me, it's been a little bit of a learning curve. But every stream I've had, and I think it's just normal, I had an issue, some technical difficulty. I just think it's part of the whole deal. But yeah, I just been really wanting to give it a try. I've used my art to learn about myself and find out a lot about myself. And something you'll see in my description is I'm a late diagnosed autistic, and I have ADHD and all the other fun neurodivergent traits. But I only got diagnosed a few years ago, and prior to that, I was using my art as a way to like just do something for myself and learn about myself. And I would draw, a lot of alien stuff, because I always felt very otherworldly and like I didn't quite belong. And lo and behold, I got the diagnosis a few years ago, and I decided, you know what, I really love the VTuber idea, so I decided to go with the alien motif. So yeah, here. My first attempt in getting into digital art is to take a picture of the traditional sketch, making the line in Adobe Illustrator and coloring it in Photoshop until I found Krita that do both in one out. That's cool. I'll have to look into that. I'm all about, I want to learn as much as possible. So I that's very interesting. I want to look that up. I'm always looking for the easiest way to like just simplify whatever my process is, and I have it pretty down pat when it comes to traditional art, but I really don't with digital art. It still doesn't feel super natural to me. I think I actually really enjoy drawing traditional first. So I'll do like the really rough sketch, and then I'll pop it in Procreate, and then I can kind of play around with it a little bit and fix stuff. Let's see here. What's the background song? I also have this linked in my description. It's from a channel called Stream Cafe. They're very nice. They have copyright-free music. That's the other thing, you know, when YouTube really started slapping down on the copyright stuff. It kind of became a little hard to have stuff playing in the background, but there's a lot of creators out there who, as long as you give them credit in your descriptions and all that stuff, that you can use their music for free. This one is called Hot Air Balloon. And they posted this one like 4 days ago. I really enjoy the atmosphere of the music that they make. I was originally using some like lo-fi stuff, but I had a couple issues where people were telling me they were falling asleep, which I don't blame them. Lo-fi is pretty chill. So I was looking for other ideas as far as music in the stream. So like this one's pretty relaxing, but not as sleepy as the lo-fi stuff. And if I'm talking too fast or talking like I talk a little, I get a little jumbly when I talk. I'm kind of an anxious person by nature. But I really appreciate you guys taking the time to stop in and hang out with me. I'm hoping to work on, I think the next one, I'm stuck between two projects that I want to work on. One being, I use a lot of the drawings that you might see, if they're not fan art, they're usually characters that I've used to like understand myself or accept about myself. So I'm excited to show more of those to you guys and draw more of them. Character creation has been a great way for me to learn about myself. I love seeing people's OCs, and you know, we all have those Mary Sue OCs. I still have mine. I actually want to redraw her someday for fun. I actually had her. She originally was created in a D&D campaign that my now husband's dad ran for us when we were kids. And we just played through Baldur's Gate. I don't know if anybody's a Baldur's Gate fan here, but it was so fun. And we both just played our original characters from that campaign. Let's see, do I have a favorite artist or some kind of inspiration to do art? Oh, let's see. Well, the millennial in me, as far as how colorful my stuff is, you know, I know it's a little cliche. I was obsessed with Lisa Frank when I was little. Still am. It's a little sad about, you know, how that company is ran and stuff, but what are some other artists? Well, I'm very inspired by Pixie, the lady who made my the raccoon. I'm sorry, who made my my VTuber. It's, you know, I really am. I am really inspired by people that are just out there doing it, and because for the longest time I was too afraid to do a lot of stuff, and knowing that someone I kind of knew in real life was out there just doing it, like, really inspired me to continue trying it myself. I'm trying to think of some other artists off the top of my head. Oh, I'm really bad at thinking off the top of my head. Let's see. Gosh, there's so many on like my Instagram. Ocean Space, I think. She's on Instagram. I love anything that's really bright and colorful and fun and cute. I like to just push a lot of color in people's faces, and and I'm continuing to learn how to do that better and better. I love rainbows and bold lines, bold colors, contrasting colors. I just want people to feel like happy when they look at my stuff. Else do I? Gosh, I would have to pull it up on my phone. I've been really into, if you want a good way to like really expand your art knowledge, I would highly recommend watching some animators. I think Rubber Ross, he's on YouTube, used to be a part of Game Grumps. Jaden Animations does fantastic animations. There's more. Ethan Becker, he's a really good animator. I think he's worked on some like actual shows on Netflix. Like I think was it Dota? I can't remember. He's worked on a couple. But I think you might notice some inspiration from anime. I've been into anime since I was like a teenager. Like actually, yeah, like even before then. Like I remember when Pokemon first came like out. And I was just always so fascinated with how bright and colorful and crazy it all was, and I always loved that. But I am working on trying to like come up with my own style, and a lot of that just comes from like time. I think Ethan Becker is one that said take 3 things from like art, like one thing from 3 different artists that you like, and kind of like put them together and kind of see what you can do with it. And so I've been slowly incorporating stuff from other people that I enjoy. Let's see here. Let's smooth it out a little bit. I think that looks a lot better. Not as harsh of a line now. I took my smudge tool, or I'm on the erase tool now. I took my smudge tool and just kind of, there we go. Just kind of get rid of the harshness of the line I got going on here. Okay, combine those together. Okay. I'll go here. Let's see. I think I wanted to add, man, what did I do? We were playing the game of what did I do with these layers? Make sure I'm on the right one. Okay. It'll look creepy for a second. 1 second. Gosh, what in the world was I doing? There we go. I fill this in here. Make that a little bigger. There we go. Oh, let's see. My inspiration for doing art was Steve from Blue's Clues, and then I played Warcraft and fell in love with the art style. I drew a lot of monsters, and now pretty much anime. Can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with Blue's Clues, man. Cannot. I watched the heck out of that. I love cartoons. Doesn't matter if they're for children or if they're for adults. I feel like there's always something you can learn from cartoons. I was working on, actually, it's kind of been on the back burner, but I have been working on like a children's book. I'm not sure when I'll get back to that, because I'm kind of focused on, I want to do a coloring book next. I already have quite at least 5 or so pages drawn for that. Let's see if that looks better. Oop. Oof. What did I do? That's alright, we'll fix it. I try really hard with the with this kind of project that I'm doing to not lose too much of the traditional like grain of the colored pencils that I've done. Do I want to do that? Not sure if I like what I'm doing here, but we'll see. Whoops. Ooh, that spooked me. Oops. Goodness gracious. That's cool though, your art is so vivid. I really appreciate that, thank you. Really appreciate that. It's taken me a long time to like not focus so much on like I have a lot of, you know, insecurities. I feel like I'm behind a lot of my peers. But like I'm trying to get back into like just the feeling like I just enjoy drawing and I enjoy creating. You know, the skill and stuff will come with time. Okay. Gosh, that looks so spooky without this layer below it. Here we go. Let's see. Don't mind me, I'm pondering here. I'm trying to figure out if I wanted to make... I feel like I need to make the face a little brighter. Let's do... Oops, nope, I already have a layer I can do that on. I might go over some of the line work to kind of make it pop a little more. What are you guys doing this evening? How's your Monday evening? Just chilling? Playing some games? Been itching to, I've been learning how to play Lethal Company. I wouldn't say I'm good by any means, but I'm hoping I will. Let's see here. Right. There we go. I wanna... Hold on. There. Okay. Use a bigger brush here. What do I do? No, that looks spooky. Don't do that. I like using the syrup brush because it's so precise. Maybe I should use... Here we go, let's use this one. Drawing is perfect thing to express yourself. Used to draw something when I'm in the phase. Yeah, getting into like a mood to draw and getting in like the rhythm is definitely can be a challenge. I try to not limit myself on like I need to draw right now. It's like it's good to be like, okay, not feeling it at the moment, but when inspiration strikes and you have that idea, like whip out your sketchbook or your pad or whatever, and just even if you just get like a rough idea down, it's something I can always come back to. Sometimes I just need to get like something out of my head, even if I don't know what the end result's exactly gonna be. Let's see. Do I wanna, you know what, maybe I can do, let me do this. Like this. Oops. No, I think I like that other brush better. There we go. And a lot of learning digital is literally just tinkering around with what's already in there. I have a few packs of like brushes and stuff that I was gifted that I have in here, but most of the brushes that are already in here are pretty good. Hand is not a very steady hand. Oh, I have that. Okay, that's why. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna like make his face extremely bright. I'm gonna just highlight where the yellow is. I mentioned earlier in stream, I got really hooked on using yellow as a highlight because I think it's really fun, but it just kind of helped me visualize like, oh right, that's where the light is coming from. Sorry if I'm gonna make you guys dizzy. 1 second. I'm gonna spin that upside down. I am left-handed, so I have a little bit of trouble with the fluidity of my hand movement. I might go over the yellow, pop that out. Let's see. I only like 2 brushes, the soft and the solid one. The lazy way. Hey, if it works for you, doesn't necessarily mean it's lazy. If that's what works for you. I tend to use the syrup brush a lot because I really like the I'm gonna scribble on here for a second. I just like the that did not do what I wanted. I just like it goes from like thin to thick. I like that about it. Here. Yeah, it looks from far away. Oopsies. in here. Let's see, I think I want to make those a little brighter. Here. Take this little guy. Where's the lightest part? What if I use the color picker is a very good tool. I'm usually pretty good at picking colors just like by sight, but sometimes it's for like a quick easy thing. I just like, oh, nope, give me that color. Turn the opacity down. There we go. That's probably gonna work. Let me make that a little bigger. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Okay. I was trying to make his eyes look literally hollow, like you're seeing through a skull. These. Ooh, that's so cool. While still trying to maintain that colored pencil effect. So all I did was just turn the opacity way down and just lightly going over what I've already got there. And it now it kind of looks like the mushrooms are what are supposed to be glowing. Was kind of giving it that effect in his eyes. Kind of makes them a little more spooky. Oopsie daisies. Oh, that looks very spooky. I'm gonna probably do something similar with her eyes. Let's see here. I think I need a darker color though. Need a darker brown. Let's see. Let's just grab them. See how that looks. This one might be a little trickier. This would look bad from afar. I think I do like that. Let's see here. There we go. Kind of smooth that out a little bit. I'm probably going to go. Whoopsies. Go back over some of the line art, mostly just like on them to kind of make it pop a little more. Nope. Let's see here. Let's go. Where's that? I need a darker color. What about here? There we go. Let's try that. On the right layer. There we go. That looks better. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I definitely like to channel my inner Bob Ross when I'm doing stuff like this. Like, oh, let's try it out, see what happens. I think that's the beauty of digital art is you can just try many things. When you're doing traditional art, really have to be careful. I've mentioned before that there's a lot of stuff in my traditional drawings that I've had to like hide. And that in itself can be a good challenge. Like, don't, you know, if you're almost done with a project and you've gotten almost all the way there and you make a mistake, like, well, I would challenge you to try to learn how to like mask it or hide it a little bit. That's why using multiple mediums with traditional is really fun, because I can find different ways to like hide mistakes. And because, you know, you work that hard on something that you can't really undo, and you're like, you don't want to like, you don't want to just like throw it out and stuff. I used to get like a little too upset. And I would get really frustrated, and eventually it's just like I don't have the time to do that. So I would definitely suggest doing that. Let's see here. Alright, what else do I want to do here? I might add more shading off screen, but I'm gonna try to do some fun stuff here. Go into this. Let's see. Yeah, that would have made more sense. So this brush right here is really fun, because this is what I was trying to do with the all the circles in the back, is something like this, you know, like dust particles and stuff. That still might be an option, but I'm not sure if I want to do that, because that's taking away more from the traditional aspect. But it does look pretty cool. What if I do it more like, let's put it, want to put it, where do I want to put it? Like, nope, not that. Add another layer here. Oh, whoa, that looks weird. Nope, not there. Yeah, put it there. That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna put that in my pocket, think about it. Because what I could do is just get rid of all of these circles I've already done and do this, and with some different colors and whatnot. Not sure yet. Let's see, we also have this, because then if not that, I can maybe grab this color here. Come on. Let's see. Oh, one second. I would actually have to come down here. Oop. Yeah. Make that brush a little bigger. That's a little big. Kind of do something like that. And kind of already, like, kind of mess with what's already there. Maybe I need a different color. Let's see. Nope, that's too similar. Right, this. Oh, that didn't. You know what? Let me try the. Let's try the pen. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Aha. Do something like that. Then it kind of gives a little like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I can kind of do something like, oh, nope, not that. See, playing with stuff is fun. There we go. Then I can kind of make it look like, you know, because they're glowing, then I can add these kind of glowing effects like this. I think I like it. Oh, right, I turned the opacity down. Derp. Oh, showing me 1 second. There we go. Ooh, I think I like this. Let's see how long I've been working on this one. Actually, let's take a peek. Another fun thing about doing digital is I always have a hard time tracking my time. I would say my normal traditional pieces, like this one probably took me close to 30 hours to do. But I think of more like a simple one, anywhere between 20 and 30. I need to get better about timing myself, but with digital, I can go over here. Let's go to canvas, information. Let's see here. Track time. I've been working on this for 15 hours and 46 minutes, but that is also including, I've been doing this on stream mostly, and I do a lot of talking in between, so I'm not always constantly drawing, so I maybe knock at like 5 hours off of that. But I'm also still learning, so I'm a little slower. But you know, slow and steady is a good thing. You know, I'm trying to learn to not rush so much. Like, it'll get done when it gets done. Oops, nope, that's not my one. Ooh. Oh, there's another one there. Go over here. Oopsies, nope, erase please. Thank you. Am I on the right layer? Hopefully. Oops. Go. Turn this down a little bit. Oops. Okay, oh. There we go. Oh, that looks so cool. I really like that a lot. That really adds a lot more like lighting to the picture. Try to do this again here. There's probably, I know there's like lots of little tricks and stuff when it comes to, you know, working digital that would make my life a little easier, but I either don't remember them or I haven't quite got it in my brain yet. But with the way this is going, I should have this one done pretty soon though. I'm really, really happy with this one. The other one I worked on was, 1 second here. Let me see, where are you at? What's this one? This is Cherry. This is actually a redraw of an old drawing from like 2011. I was like 19 or something. the original drawing, which I don't think I have. I would have to go to my Instagram. Let me see here. Oh, I just noticed. Oops. Daisies. I just noticed she has a big old stripe in the middle of her foot, and I do not know how that got there. 1 second. Oops. How did this happen? Oh my goodness, what did I do? That's okay. I can easily fix that later. Anyways, so that is a redraw. I will pull it up on my Instagram here. Oops. Here we go. So I'll show the original one from 2011, but the one on the left is the original of this drawing, and the one on the right is the updated version in Procreate. Really brought like more of the color palette through, and I added some, like I smoothed out the background again, and I added like a drop shadow behind her. Let me find the original post. Give me 1 second. Where are you? And we're going way back in here. Here we go. So here's the original drawing from 2011. Yeah, I like the light effect on the face from... Yeah! Thank you, I do too. I'm glad you like it. So here's the original drawing of this character. She didn't have a name. I drew her actually while I was at work. I think I was like 19 years old. You know, big anime fan, obviously. And it's still a pretty good drawing. I might even redraw it like this someday. But I decided to challenge myself to a draw this again picture, and came up with this. And I drew it like this because I've always, I mentioned in some other streams, I struggled a lot with my body image. And I know a lot of people do. And a cherry here was like the first time I tried to do different body style. And kind of almost mimicked my own in a way. And the joke is that she ate all the cupcakes that were in this picture, and she looks like she's enjoying herself. You know, the outfit kind of shrunk a little bit. Some things are a little more exaggerated than they were, and yeah, just it was a good practice to step outside of my comfort zone and not always draw, you know, the same kind of body shape. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. It's it can be hard to like tell if you are improving. You know, you're just kind of in it all the time, and you don't always see your improvement. So I really appreciate that. Let's see. Okay. Any other pink ones? Okay, so now let's switch to... Oopsies. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that yellow. Or actually, let's do this yellow. Weird. What is happening? Maybe I should pick... How about white? For some reason, that is just not working. I guess we'll just do the white then. Oh, let's do it. Ooh, man, we're already coming up on 8 o'clock. I've been doing practice streams. This is my second stream this year. Just seeing if I can get in a nice routine. I do have a part-time job, so it does kind of keep me from doing a lot of this stuff, but I figured I try to fit it in on the days that I work in the evening. Do I want to do that? Don't mind me as I talk to myself. I think what I also might do then is I believe Hornet, I keep forgetting her name. She has this this blade here, but it has like a string that's kind of like fishing wire that's kind of shiny. So I might add something like this, make it kind of glow a little bit, but I'm gonna have to experiment with that. Yeah, if I get comfortable doing these streams, I may add gaming streams on Friday. And then eventually, maybe I'll do some like art request streams. I haven't quite figured out how I want to do that yet. I really just enjoy drawing my own thing. I work with customers already at work, so I kind of just like being able to do my own thing. All of these drawings, when I'm done updating them, they will be on my website that I'm working on building as well. But first I have to finish these, update some of these, and then ship them off to some printing places and see what the quality's like before I list them on my page. Like a completely different picture. This is super cool. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me. Let's see here. Do I want to make those O2? I'll have to come back to that. Let's see. I want to add more. Sorry if I'm spinning this all over the place. Let's see. Oopsie, nope. Oof. Very, very excited about all this lighting going on here. I need to go to sleep. Thanks for this stream. It was fun. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you hanging out in my little corner of the galaxy. And I hope you have a great night. And all streams are uploaded to my YouTube after I'm done, so if you want to watch them again or if you want to watch the rest of it, they'll be up for later. Oh, this is so cool. Excuse me. Alright, what's going on here? There. Over here? Nope. How about you? You? Aha, it is. Aha, I found you. Okay. Back here. Oopsies. Nope, wrong thing. Yeah. Let's move here. I'm gonna do a thing. Whoops. Do a thing here. Go. Oh, that's better. Oh, I love that. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I don't like that though. Oh, what did I do here? Let's take this. That, no, that won't do it. What did I do? really like that effect. Gotta figure out where the problem child is here. I feel like it's here. Maybe? No? Let me get rid of... Alright, where is it? So that's above that. This one? Might be this one. Well, darn. Let's turn them all back on. Well, fudge. What did I do? Oh, this. Okay, we got those. Alright, let's... Okay, I'm gonna have to turn to here. No, not that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, fudge. I will have to... Fudge, fudge. Darn, I really like the look of this. I might have to fix this little ditty off screen. What did I do? Everything else looks fine. I'm gonna be staring at this forever trying to figure out what I did. That one. Not that one. It must be this, right? It's all filled in. Yeah, that's all good. Don't mind me. I'm fixated on fixing this now. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I might have to fix it off camera. Because, like, I love the effect I'm getting. What if I turn this off? Okay. I do it on here by chance. I put this on top, but if I do that... Because if I do that, it's not gonna look right. Oh, interesting. Is that what I did? Did we find the answer? So what if... Okay. Let's start this little area over here. We will fix this. It's so weird. Well, that's how you learn, I suppose. Okay, let's try this again. Oopsies. No. Erase all of this so that way I have a fresh slate here. Okay. Alright, we solved the problem. Go back down here to luminance. And go back to the light pen. Okay, so let's turn everything else back on. Nope. The right color. Did I pick the right pink? I sure did. Let's color. This bigger. Oops, nope. Close enough. Okay, that's what I gotta. So lovely. Okay. Yeah, like that. I gotta wiggle it a little bit. Oopsies. Oopsie. Here. 803. Yeah, I'm gonna tinker with a few more of these little guys here, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day. Excuse me. Oh, this is super cool. Very, very happy with this. I'm in hyper focus mode now. I'll probably finish this guy off screen, but I think the only other thing I was wanting to do is, like I said, thinking up some lines, and maybe I might add more shadowing to the mushrooms around. I'm not sure yet. I think I'm about at that point where I just want to move on to the next thing. originally wanted these dust particles to kind of have a glowy effect too, and now I can do that. This is awesome. The only thing though, I'm just hoping it's not overshadowing them too much. I might lower the opacity down on this layer just so it's not so bright compared to them. Yeah, it's almost overwhelming the picture now. So I will turn it down here. A couple of these guys. Okay, did I get all of them? Nope, a couple more. Oops. That worked. Okay. Oh, I'll leave that one. Do this one blue. Oh, this one. Just a couple of them. Yeesh. I put so many little dots on the screen. I should have made more of them. Blue. Decisions. Let's do that. He has a little bit more just white on there. Here we go. Okay. All of them. Alright, so let's do this. Turn it down just a little bit. That way they're not completely overtaking the entire picture. go. Let's take a look at that. I think that looks pretty good. What time is it? 8:12? Okay. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. But hopefully I'll have this done before the next stream. I'm trying to stream on Monday nights around 6 to about 8 or 9. And I may, I might have you guys pick which one I do next. I have 3 in mind that I want to do, so I will let you guys pick. So, you guys have a great night. Thanks for joining me in my little corner of the galaxy, and I hope you have a good week. See you later.